How does GinsGlobal achieve alpha? What is your main source of edge versus peers in the wider the market?
Two quick ones. Equal weighting across 120 broad tech holdings and using 8 tech sub-themes that represent the fourth industrial revolution. So not overweighting just the FANGs.
Fantastic. Okay, question 2. I wonder if you're able to pinpoint any consistent characteristics or fundamentals present amongst the businesses you invest in.
Yes, they typically are all global. So that's why the global benchmark is important for us. They're large exporters typically, and they are benefiting from AI and other technology disruptions. So whether it's a social media firm or it's a cybersecurity player or a cloud firm or robotics, they benefit from the current trends, even the onshoring away from China. We see a lot of the robotics firms, Japanese companies, getting big contracts here in the US for automating factories. So I'd say it's the global theme and also being adaptable. NVIDIA is a classic case where being historically a game chip maker, they've segued massively into the cloud computing cybersecurity space.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, well, our penultimate question then. What time horizon do you typically invest over at and why?
Yeah. For technology, we would really suggest 3 to 5 years to remain in a fund like this, because there will be some ups and downs. But as you say, over almost a 5-year period, we've produced close to 50% gains. So it's worth riding out some of the volatility over a period of, I'd say, minimum 3 years.
Fantastic. And final question, of all the technological innovation and disruption you could be investing in, how do you go about approaching the sizing of a new market and assessing the long-term potential of a new theme or opportunity?
Yes. Well, in our case, we have metrics where the minimum market cap has to be $500 million, and we want to have 15 investable players for each of our sub-themes, such as robotics or social media or gene sequencing. So the way we avoid the fad syndrome is that you've actually got to have relatively large companies. Most of our holdings are typically large caps, a few mid caps, and then some mega caps. They've typically been around for a decade, many of these players. So we're not talking about fly-by-night firms, and that's, Hayden, probably the best way of saying these are relatively well-established trends, but they just may not have seen the light. And something like AI has been around for a while. All of a sudden, the light bulb kind of went on, and you've seen massive upside now, whether it's Microsoft or the likes of NVIDIA and Amazon, etc., benefiting. But they've typically been profitable companies for a while. That's sort of the way we avoid the downside risk.